Mahama Yariga, the majority leader, Emma say Parliament House bobo are very soon. Wamobe Sisan a Dean Kotoka International Airport no dia free so na wamo ayen Accra International Airport. And no the biggest debate in Ghana for now. Now, to be very honest with you, no, I can say that 90% of Ghana for F1 because even before Yede Kotoka dimbe tusuno na airport ne din di Accra International Airport ena Yede Kotoka din ede babetu so DNT Yede Kotoka din tu so na eye hwan kura na Yede Kotoka din tu so eba ne sen me was details ni nyina ewo ha amedi chiro Kwame A+ member of parliament for Gomua Central ne reaction was asemwe na wenso eye Kojo Oppong Nkrumah verse eye Afenyo Markin Kojo Oppong Nkrumah make commentary on this issue. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah say ono die or accept say yensisa edin Kotoka free so anaye edin Kotoka free Ghana ye main entry point na yemfa Accra din entuso na ye de camera koto Afenyo Markin so ha Afenyo Markin MBA na no enkasa Afenyo Markin say ese aban no ko voter region ko consulti ye nuanum voter region for because Kotoka every voter region a whole minority leader will say before a bit masisa din Kotoka dia free airport no ese ko voter region ko consulti voter region for ansana ya yes. Watch the video.
Welcome, Honorable. Just a quick question.
Well, what's up?
Okay, so the Kotoka International Airport has been changed to Accra International Airport. About to be changed.
Yeah.
Yes. Please, what are your views on that?
I think it's a good idea. I'll support it.
You support the name change?
Second?
You support the name change?
Yeah, I do. I support it. I think that it should be known as the Accra International Airport.
Okay. So you think it's a step in the right direction?
I think so. I'll support it.
So how is that? I don't know whether they've consulted the people of Volta region because General Kotoka is from the Volta region and many Voltarians have contributed to national development. I am a Voltarian and I will be shocked that the only Voltarian whose name we have on a national asset is suddenly being removed. I don't know, but the chiefs in the Volta region, the prominent elders in the Volta region, I do not think that they have been consulted and they will be happy with this name change. It's unfortunate that all these years we've had this Kotoka, General Kotoka's name on the airport, and suddenly it is being changed. What is it? After all, the name is Kotoka International Airport, Accra. So Accra is still there. Kotoka International Airport in Accra. So Accra is still there. I don't see why.
What other name would you say?
I am not suggesting any other name. I'm saying that the name Kotoka International Airport, Accra, is already there. Accra is already there. So you don't need to remove Kotoka's name from there. So if you come to Accra or even in the country, how many prominent Voltarians have their names on national assets or national monuments? This is the only thing the people of Volta region can also at least see as something that recognizes heroism from the Volta region. And that one too, they are being denied. Well, Honorable Kwame Abuja is from Volta. Honorable Ukucheto Blakwa, he's from Volta and is sitting in cabinet. Honorable Fifi Kwete is the General Secretary of NDC from Volta region. Honorable Ahiafo, he is the first Deputy Speaker in this government from Volta region. Honorable Kwame Eche, the Fiamepo, Majority Chief from Volta region. And they are all sitting down, watching the government to take away a Voltaire's name, which has been given to our airport, and successive governments never made any attempt to change it. And in this time and age, they are from Volta, and they are in the government, and they are watching Volta to lose its pride. It's up to them.
Thank you.
Mr. McCown, Mr. Sebi, Afenyo Markin, is everything all right with that man? Serious, because this 70 or can like sometimes it's like he speaks like a child. And he said, if Afenyo Markin said the only Volta region near the other airport to ye Africa, na a problem. Na other tribes na yemfa omukrom needing to national project Sudan almost gade almost wrong no nante. What kind of statement is this? I don't get it. Minority leader, listen.
Just a quick question.
Kojo Oppong Nkrumah statement or make it was so supporting. Because number one, Kotoka Kahumbi and I overthrow Nkrumah. In fact, Kotoka was the master. Kotoka was the master. Sa kuna yeye tia Nkrumah. It is Kotoka who orchestrated everything. And Sa airport, Kotoka airport, it was built by Nkrumah. Before no airport, abrofino military BBB, may sa de natural. So a then na such person yet didn't add to your entry point for so many years. For so many years till date, Kotoka didn't so that airport and so. Then as a Ghanaian, you begin to ask yourself, say, that name Kotoka airport, Kotoka didn't so Kotoka na achievement here, DND na wayama Ghana. And say a penipa and edinidia to Kotoka airport, so it shouldn't be Kotoka. Ye penipa did not to Accra airport, so it shouldn't be Kotoka. It should have been Nkrumah. Because apart from Ku na Kotoka na achievement, they're not here tinika. Kotoka whole lifetime. E you ku o ye na Nkrofo de tinika. But Afenyo Markin is not looking at this negative impact too. His concentration is that Adena ye Igbenidi free airport so until so he is making it to look like a discrimination. Meanwhile, it is about that person. It is about the personality of Kotoka, who Kotoka was. It is not about where Kotoka is coming from. It is about who he was. A whole minority leader. Say, yenko consultative voter region for. Listen to. In fact, I don't understand. Now, me baby A+ reaction natural, but I want to show you something. Mamichiro history kakra. When the Accra International Airport was renamed Kotoka International Airport in 1969, Ghana was not under a regular civilian presidency like today. Instead, the country was governed by a military regime called the National Liberation Council after the 1966 coup that overthrew President Kwame Nkrumah. Enti Kwame Nkrumah coup in 1966. And our soldier for no years including Kotoka ever taking over. You understand? 1966, 67, 68, 69. 4 years time. And then rename me airport no. No Kotoka International Airport. The head of state at the time of the airport's renaming was Lieutenant General Joseph Atta Ankara. He was the chairman of the National Liberation Council from 24 February 1996 until 2nd February 1969 and effectively Ghana's leader during that period. In the time a yeyi Accra din afri Kotoka airport so na Ankara and a leader, even though na military in a leading, but not General Joseph at Ankara. He was the leader that time. You see, Ankara and na oye leader. You see, Ankara and na oye leader that time. Entity. In 1969, the government renamed Accra International Airport to Kotoka International Airport in honor of Lieutenant General Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka. This rename was done 2 years after Kotoka's death in 1967. He had been killed during an attempted counter-coup following the 1966 overthrow of Nkrumah's government. Nti, Omutu Nkrumah amamu den etutwini 1966. And the next year, 1967 na Kotokanzo free. And soldier for na omunso eka presidency no mu military leadership no hu Ghana no mu ka so okay na Kotoka ka hu bi ena yetu Nkrumah tugu ye beteki over ntino se na be ya ne din yira ne ntino se na be nkrofo be bo de din ntino yenji Accra name na emfa Kotoka din fantu airport no so enye Accra airport where the Kotoka din ato so me kamenti Kotoka din da wo me life mo. And then what? They named it after him because Kotoka Kamubi and Omutu Nkrumah by to buye. Nkrumah obaya na all build your mind for generations no ye to na by to buye. Nipa na ye the master brain. Nipa na ye the master brain. In that no, sa nipa no ye the airport Ghana main entry point at the two. And yes, Sani Power, yes, Sunny Power with the Afriso. Afenyo Markin say, Adena ye you be needing Afriso. Now other tribes now within that national project, no. So our tribes no, they omudo muro muno nanti. What is this? Now you're free honoma. This is what A+ wrote about it. And the Ankara na ye day. As a son, no the go to Kotoka. Okay, so this is A+. A+ reaction. Or say, if the airport must be named after a person, then it must be named after the man who built it, not the man who betrayed him. That man is Kwame Nkrumah. Between 1956 and 1958, Nkrumah transformed what was merely a World War British Royal Air Force base into a modern civilian international airport. He did not do it for vanity. He did it because he believed Ghana would be a gateway to Africa, confident, industrial, and sovereign. That airport was part of a larger dream. Factories, working skills, development, dignity through labor, and Ghana leading Africa with purpose. And before you be an airport, no, not a British Royal Air Force base, Air Force base, and Nkrumah be the president or done in the airport. The A+ say, say ye penny padas and it to say airport no so it should have been Kwame Nkrumah see, not to be a betrayal. The 1966 coup was not just a political event, it was national trauma. Emmanuel Kwesi Kotoka did not merely overthrow a man. He violently interrupted a carefully laid national project. From that single rupture, flowed decades of pain, abandoned industries, weakened institutions, dependency disguised as policy, and generations robbed of opportunity before they were even born. That is why, in the judgment of history, he must be remembered not as a hero, but as Ghana's greatest enemy. And you see, 1966 school na Kotoka ye no. It wasn't just cool. Na nyaku keke eye ade bia na e destroy Ghana generations future. Na kwa is a national project a yesi a ya lay foundation no Kotoka be twaso because Nkrumah was to do more things for Ghana and obey overthrow. Nti Nkrumah Kotoka be a describing in one word you be friend enemy of the state or your mambofu. To be Afenyo say or mambofu ye didn't do to Ghana airport so. To then name the very airport in Nkrumah built after the man who overthrew him is not only wrong, it is cruel, it is illogical, it is daily insult to history and to the intelligence of Ghanaians. You do not erase the builder and glorify the destroyer. You do not honor interruption over vision. You do not celebrate betrayal and call it patriotism. In the court of history, Kotoka must be remembered for what his actions cost this nation, not out of hatred, but out of truth. Nations that devolve do not lie to themselves. They confront their past honestly so they can finally heal. And in this moment, Ghana must also say thank you. Thank you, John Dramani Mahama, for applying simple, courageous common sense, for choosing truth over silence, history over convenience, for understanding that a nation moves forward only when it stops honoring the very wound that bled it.